Hey everybody, and welcome to the Dawn Dimension. Today I'm just going to have another overview of my ownership experience with my 2006 Honda Civic Si. Today I'm going to be telling you about the 10 things, I can't take my hands off the wheel, the 10 things that I like about this car. I'd like to start with the fact that this is a Honda Civic. You have that Honda reliability that everyone talks about, and it's not different for this car. As long as you maintain it, do all the routine, the oil change, check the tire pressure, all the other fluids and whatnot, it's going to last a long time. Like this one, it has about 115,000 miles on it, and it's still running great. It doesn't feel old. Still performs greatly, and I haven't really had any problems with it in the 9 months I've had it in terms of the engine or anything. The only problems I've had were like the visor. One of the tires had a slow leak in it, and also it didn't come with a spare tire. But that's not the car's fault. That was the dealer. Didn't really pay attention to what was going on there, I guess. But yeah, so it's really reliable, and if you buy one of these, you can expect it to last well over 200,000 miles if you take care of it. Try to find one with all the service records done, and you should be in good shape. The next thing I like to go over, and this is another personal preference thing, is I think the Honda Civic Si, especially the H-Gen, looks really cool. And yeah, I know it looks kind of like a normal Honda Civic, but I actually do think they look kind of sharp. It's a unique look. It's kind of space age, a little modern, even for its time. So yeah, the exterior, the lines are pretty cool, especially the coupe. You got that spoiler. You got the long front door. I know there's only one door on each side, but you got that going for it. It's got some good curves. The hood, it's unique. It's short and small, but I like the windshield, the lines of how it curves that way. And the interior looks, the interior is probably actually better than the exterior. This one, it's got the red SI and the seats, the nice looking cloth, really sporty. And also the best part is probably the two-tiered gauge setup. The two-tiered gauge setup might be the best part of this car, because you can see the tachometer telling you your revs, and then you can also see the speed above it. Almost looks kind of like a heads-up display, fighter jet, whatever you want to call it. So it's pretty awesome. This car is really good for road trips because it's really efficient. Like, it gets about 32 miles per gallon highway. You might actually be able to get more than that if you drive in the right speed and revs range. But I mean, you can't really complain. It's pretty sporty. It's got a 2-liter engine, and it's also efficient. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. So it's got that going for it. Another thing I like about it is that it's actually really comfortable. Your seating position is actually pretty good. You're a little higher up, even though it's a low car. You're sitting nice. Your visibility is good over the front. Actually, visibility is good on all sides, and the seat is actually really comfortable, and it holds you in nice. The cloth fabric has a little grip to it, so it's just a perfect seat. I feel really comfortable even after like a 3-hour drive. So I have no complaints about the comfort in the front seat. The back seat, I don't care. Another thing I like to mention that I like is that this is easy to drive. Like, if you were going to teach someone manual, I'd say you probably want to teach them on this. The clutch pedal has like the shortest travel of any clutch that I've used. So it's just easy to use. And the engagement's like right in the middle of the travel. So it'd be easy to teach someone, and the shifter is really smooth and pretty short throws. The steering is sharp, and it's just got good handling, so there's really no complaints on ease of use for this car. It's just really easy to drive. And going along with how easy it is to drive, the handling is really good on this car. I mean, around the city it's really easy to drive, but it's also got really handling when you're doing more spirited driving. So when you're doing more spirited driving, it handles nice and tight. There's not much body roll. It's pretty low to the ground. It's pretty sharp, so it's just a really good car. And the next thing is that kind of goes along with what I said in my video about dislikes. It's kind of a sleeper. And well, yeah, I know it's not like a really fast car, but it's faster than the other Civics that have, you know, more than 50 less horsepower than it. So it really is kind of a sleeper. So it looks almost undistinguishable. And yes, an enthusiast is going to see the SI badge or whatever else they can pick out that's different, and they'll be able to tell you that it's a sporty car. So yeah, you can surprise people. Maybe you want to race someone at a stoplight, and it's like, oh, this guy has a Civic. What is he doing? You know, you could probably beat someone with a normal sedan with this car. I mean, I don't know who you could beat, but you could surprise some people with the speed of this. Another thing I kind of just touched on, but the visibility is really good in this car. You can see out the front, you can see out the sides, and you can see out the back. The C-pillar is a little bit big, but it's placed such that it doesn't really interfere with your visibility at all. And the mirrors are all pretty good. Got the right angle going for them. So yeah, no complaints with the visibility. Another great thing about the Civic is that it's actually really fun to drive. It's quick, it's light, and it's got that VTEC. You guys ready for this? And this is one of the main reasons that I love this car. You ready? It's got a lot of get up and go, and just about 200 horsepower, so it's not a lot, but it's enough to have fun. And with the VTEC, it kicks in right after 6,500 RPMs, so it's got that dramatic effect going for it. So this car can just be a lot of fun at any time, and that's leading into my last point that I like about this car, is that you can have a lot of legal fun in this car, because it seems like you're going faster than you are. So if you know, what I just did there, I wasn't even speeding. Like, I went from, 30 to 65 in a short amount of time, and it was really fun, a lot of fun doing it, but I wasn't speeding. So with the revs, you got that sound going all the way up to 8,000 red line, and it doesn't sound great with the camera. It doesn't do it justice, but when you're in here, it's actually pretty entertaining. Some people like torque and some people like to rev it high. I kind of like both, but you definitely got to experience Honda VTEC at some point in your life. So yeah, those are the things I like about my 2006 Honda Civic Si. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time. I'm going to show you what this car is all about. Because while you're not being really efficient and comfortable and responsible, you can do this while not even breaking the law. You try to have fun in my 350Z or something better, you'll be breaking the law in no time. This is all about the experience, what it feels like and what it sounds like. So let's just see what this thing's got under the hood. 2-liter. Got a little tire spin there. That was fun. Matt Moran Motoring. Check out his Camaro ZL1 review in the 10-speed automatic. His reaction is priceless. Get onto a straight line here. Just gets your heart rate going every time. I think I'm gonna do that a third time.
Everybody get your hands up.
That is so fun.